Reconnecting, wonderful. Wait, okay, I'm back.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto,
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
Sayaka's signature. Oh no. No.
but why? Why would she write that?
Good question.
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
Someone.
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
Oh no.
You got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation. What young man could...
Of course, I'm only...
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
Makoto was lied to.
And honestly,
oh, no.
even if they did, I do not think they are at all in... Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes, that's why we're asking
Very well
you.
then. Pay attention.
Make your arguments. Go on, nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room. I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Yes.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Okay.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room. I see.
Someone
So
read
if
that
someone
note.
read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Go on, name.
Exactly.
The room with Makoto. No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong. All right.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
Yeah, I
What you're
see.
saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room with...
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other. So switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Yeah, definitely.
Right,
not.
okay. Then who did it?
Almost like a switch nameplates. Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note. She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
me.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then?
Probably.
Whoever she
But it came in
invited-
the
Oh, we
back.
figured it out! We know who did it! But we
She
still
invited
don't
him.
know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then...
Figure what happened during the
We
fight.
just...
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
That's how it's broken to fix it. Look at Rich, there's no doubts.
I got it!
Dying evidence.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there.
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's
Good to
some on the
know.
wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword!
Sorry.
I see. And so
Too
the
close,
truth
ever
draws
closer.
ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Happened in my room. Yes, please. No, on top of it. Starting activating, start loading multiple codes. One knows what's going on. Look at sword sheath, kitchen knife of it.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Look at this.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
So really good attack first.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong!
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp
Something
in
sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Yeah!
Okay, so if they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
Yeah!
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Thank you for saying I'm live.
So here the culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before, so she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then, after they broke her wrist with the sword...
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain...
Part of the body that makes it.
I got it! You're
Never
talking
knew.
about her palm. The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
Makes
How
sense.
can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off.
you
All you have to
touch
do
it?
is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the hand. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm
No,
ugly?
you're not ugly. You're pretty. water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually,
Gross.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly dog.
I'm not sure whether to take
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
I got it!
She damaged.
but we already said that the attack started with.
The person with the knife attacked first.
And the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder.
That's dark.
Took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggests maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is
Oh,
a
that
possibility.
bitch!
Sayaka wanted...
That would also explain why she would switch. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, and by committing the murder there instead of her room. But for that to work, the target had to be ruled out. Whilst if the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But
Makes
doesn't
sense.
that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar.
Wait, then...
She had all this planned out.
Holy shit!
But in the end,
Climb
that she
back.
launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken.
The
Drop
tables
the
were
knife.
suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish...
Oh, yeah.
I decided we think to
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka,
Oh, it's clues goes. Make your arguments. Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
One more.
No, it's wrong!
One more clue. The dying message. That was something.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
the dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her. 11037. Written in her own blood.
I was gonna
There
say
must be a
that
clue about the
looks.
killer hidden in there.
That looks like more like an Alvin 7. Oh. The two things look like two eyes. Leo.
Well, before we get too far into
Here.
that, can we really be sure that
Wish I wrote those. Fatal wound.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd
Yep,
have to
use
use her
left.
left.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. What the heck do those numbers mean?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right?
Know
No,
about
that's
numbers and
not.
shit.
Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers. Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh!
What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter.
Wait, so that would be an N.
Ah, you're right.
Leon! That's Leon!
Now,
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little tiny cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Rotate it.
Oh my god.
Put on the killer's name.
so whose name did she write?
Your message should become crystal clear. Leon!
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
Baseball guy.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally and had to write upside down as it. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
Burnt shirt piece.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white
Aw,
button.
thank you, Nova.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough.
Are you finally starting to understand?
Yeah.
This is all the rules of radio. Oh.
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of,
Aw, thank
you
you.
should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
Play the easy shit. I'll be caught. I couldn't do it. That's a real call. Let's see here. The one with the sky crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to...
No, it's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence.
How on earth could they do that? I got no
You can't
clue.
get past the gate. You couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball?
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball.
But how would you use it?
Psychic powers to... Oh.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw but so adamantly.
Remember what you
Impressive.
said before, Hifumi?
Put an incinerator on there. She's just going off last time I was there. The work of the fairy.
Hifumi
Design
had a
of
key.
it.
So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have
That
been
is
taken care of
true.
much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so.
Really lets you charge off with the killer.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right?
Baseball
Leo?
guy.
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball player.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto, go ahead and review the and with that,
Listen to me.
Say what you want, Leon. But now here's what happened.
Closing argument again. Yes, talking about the closing argument. Closing argument. Complete summary of the case. Okay. How's this look? Alright. A piece of gold fell off. Stuff on this stuff. Crap. I'm way off. Crap. Everything is right so far. I know that.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better
Got him.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka, from what we can tell. She attacked them with... But then something happened. They grabbed the fake... During the struggle...
Wasn't that? Okay. Then she dropped it. Okay, these two are right. I'm balling right now. Crap. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? Crap. Second. Bumped into that block.
The killer is you! During the and that's when she lost, finding herself. The killer went after her. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But of course, the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying note to keep the killer from noticing. She wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Roared to life. You're warning ahead.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, but there was one thing they missed.
Well then.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
There's you, Leon.
Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object, I object, I object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to
Someone's
acknowledge
getting
it.
heated.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you didn't. Makoto, I believe you'll...
Full time battle. Oh boy. Okay.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from... Instead, they must have used...
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Hold right smile. Okay.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up.
I suck at living games.
You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance.
I can do this.
It wasn't me. Stupid.
There we go. Thank you. I'm holding it. I'm holding. I was holding right mouse button. I was holding it. What? I was holding. I was fucking holding right mouse button. I was holding right mouse button. Okay, what did I do wrong? I was holding right mouse button. I got it up. Taking damage. Destroy the... Match your button, man. Yeah, I was matching my button presses. Oh, I gotta... Let's see. Oh, if I just hold it outright. I gotta deal damage to him. I can't just... Okay, don't hold all right mouse button the entire time. Okay.
When the killer removed the screws from the door... Instead...
I refuse to.
Okay. So what do I do? Okay. Moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a
And then I
chance.
right click.
It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Here's your proof.
So stupid.
Not a chance. It wasn't me.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Okay, combo. Keep up with the rhythm. Okay, can I? I'm gonna die here.
Stupid. You lied. Stop
Okay,
talking.
just kill me already so I can read the fucking...
Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me?
Oh, I see.
Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Shut up. your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Final strike.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
There we go. Alright, we got it. You should show us your toolkit, man.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool.
I mean,
Had to be a
it had to be a
screwdriver, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
It was painful.
But the toolkit in my.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally
Okay, then who?
Stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? The screwdriver will show some evidence of.
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stu.
So,
Once I
you
figured
have
out
no
how what I was supposed to do, right to
Then
lock
put
on
scene.
and left to
We
shoot
are
everything.
finished here.
Okay, I'll take it. 75 metal coins?
Looks like you've reached your verdict. You
So you
all
cast
have a
over?
lever in front of. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be. Okay, who will be chosen as the black? What's it gonna be?
Who is guilty? Oh boy. You got it right on the money. The blackness case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on.
You son of a bitch!
Hell's wrong with you?
I didn't have a So, that's why... None of you are any different!
What wrong step? And you don't be the one standing here. There's a complete chance I wound up like this. Just lucky that's all. Ugh.
Hey!
Come on, you won't just accept my death? It's gonna kill. Right after all, I didn't think about that. It was really the truth. The truth stuff trying to frame me. That's true. It's all the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. Video actually something to do with me. I can't imagine. I'm trapped here with no way out. I'm probably waiting for me. Yeah, I'm going to be stuck in here! Well, at one point, I also dreams with friends. Something that happened to them. So, okay. It took to reach that dream. They weren't so pleasant. That's why Saga's for the friends and then so much.
No matter what happens, please always be.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. But no, you ask her what she was thinking when she dead. Badly. Boy, I didn't try to kill someone just because that's relationship. I love the outside inside. She said pure madness. What did you say? She really do, yep. Not a despair, see, because betrayal, right? Compassion to love. Those feelings are stronger than despair when they collapse. Stop screwing, it was all your fault. Don't do something like that. Oh my god, everything, it's your fault.
That's enough.
I think that's good watch about life. It's like I'm trying not to show leave.
Calm down.
Make enemies pay for it. I need to let it kill for you. Damn it! That's what I was going to give me a good walloping. Very what a punishment you did.
Indeed.
But you all magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trip. I'm going to receive his punishment. You mean execution? Boys, because I had to kill her.
Yeah,
That's how she's trying to make something evil with self-defense.
Do you understand?
No, that's not. Stop it! I've had enough of this.
Oh.
just you don't have to, you know, sorry, but of course don't play on Blaze Yaki. So I want to do this one. Oh, they're fighting into a puzzle situation, the mastermind! Like your sense of justice surrounding the long way arrangement of guests. That's what mental perpetrate war all over the world! It's awakening. Shut up! What rules happen to you to wait for the punishment? You please don't do this!
Hey.
Making no motion, breaking the rules. Society demands it!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star. No! Let's give it everything we got.
We've got. It's
Punishment time! Scared for him. How are they gonna execute him? Up! Okay, now it's in like a 3D sort of style. Being dragged. No, save me! Okay, that's dark. Hair signal. I'm surprised that didn't kill him. Just choke. He's in a bait. Huh? He's in a batting cage. Are they gonna beat him with bats or something? Oh. Oh no. Oh no, we're outside this cage and we gotta watch. Oh. 1,000 blows. Oh shit! He's being pelted with baseballs! Holy frick, that's dark. Guy, that's gotta be painful. The crushing of the skin, the vital organs, and then the weight of all those baseballs. Oh, that's gotta be a painful way to die. That is a very painful way. Body's gonna be crumpled up. Keep them shit. Jeez. Covered in blood, those baseballs. Internal bleeding, the bones broken. Ugh. Ugh, that is just nasty. Couldn't call that one king.
extreme.
Woo! Extreme! It's popping out of control! 3 rounds. What's going on?
I can't.
I just can't take it.
Well,
Hey, if you don't like it, I do swear to cut off the outside world except living here forever. What are you on about?
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why are you doing all this evil shit to us?
what the heck?
Leave it to knock. I'll see how you never got.
What?
Got the bad. What do you think it's on the other two? It's just cooling on you. This makes on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. We'll try saying on time. Please show what you want. Ponder at the ground. He's gonna hate me to get so angry. You're rocking up. We have to run. Pop it up. You want inside. You want to get out. I'm trespassing. You can't come free. You got to the outside world. You're to blame. Get free outside world. Travel this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Mystery of the school. Your thinking will change for sure. You're like, boy, it's so wonderful. We get to live here forever.
It's me.
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
Yes, it's the black expression everyone's waiting for.
Hey,
Yeah, everyone, who's having fun? That's something I got to say. Some the fun delays. And then it turned reality. Oh, yeah. Try to speak. So the voice is dead in that moment.
Just a second. Makoto. Listen. It's true.
thinking of me.
However,
If I think of me, final thought was I should what?
so
Last night, leave a dying message. What happened? She never would have left that message. She felt bad.
certainly. Anyway,
hesitation.
right.
I couldn't think. You're the kind of person who can keep moving forward.
Correct.
Been with memories with me wherever I go. In the hard way. I have high expectations for you.
Hey. What?
Kidding, that's a pretty good intuition. Chapter 1. Surviving students. Be continued. Seems like a good spot to end it off, I'd say. Spare bat present. Gee, thanks. Save the data. Overwrite. Yes, please. Seems like a good spot to end it for today. Let's raid my pal, Alamajor. He's doing art of a bunch of VTubers. Just really cool people to follow. He's doing them all as 2BH autism creatures. I'm sure y'all appreciate it. See you around. Goodbye for now, my friends. See you in the next episode. Peace.